guys, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Clarissa, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make temporary hair dye for brown and black hair. So if you want to cover up those grays temporarily using all natural products that won't damage your hair, keep watching. So the first thing you're going to need to make this dye is some fresh aloe vera, which I have here. If you don't have fresh aloe vera, you can substitute it for this aloe vera gel right here. And I really like this aloe vera gel because it doesn't contain any alcohol. So I'm going to go ahead and start processing our aloe vera. And I'm going to do this off camera because if you guys have been watching me, I've had a lot of videos on how to process your aloe vera. So I'm going to go ahead and process my aloe vera. And for those who don't know, I'll put a link in the description so you can click on that video so you can see how to properly remove the poison from your aloe vera and get thick aloe vera gel. So here I have my 2 bowls of aloe vera gel. And you can see how nice and thick that is. And once again, I'm going to leave the link in the description to show you guys how to go about getting your aloe vera gel out your leaf and extracting the poison. And as you can see, it's not a lot of aloe vera gel in these 2 bowls because I really don't want to waste product. I just want to show you guys the method on how to make the temporary dye for your hair. I don't want to make like a giant bowl of this because a little bit goes a long way. But if you have a lot of gray, you can use more aloe vera gel. First, I'm going to start by showing you guys how to make the black dye. And for that, I'm going to be using this right here. And this is a charcoal powder that I got from the dollar store. But if you can't find it at the dollar store, I'm pretty sure you could probably find it online. And with this powder, a little bit goes a long way. So you want to start about with a half a teaspoon. And you want to mix that up. And you just want to keep mixing this up until it's really incorporated into your aloe vera. And you can add as much as you want because obviously some people have jet black hair and some people have black hair that's not as dark as jet black. So this is the part that you're really going to have to play with just to find out what degree of black you need for your hair. So now that the black is done, I'm going to show you guys how to mix up the brown dye. So here I have my second bowl of aloe vera, and for this I'm going to be using an instant coffee. Now I'm using Nescafe, but you can use whatever type of instant coffee you want. And with this too, you're going to have to play around with it because everybody has a different color of brown. So you just want to mix this in, and depending on how dark your hair is, that's how much of the coffee you will use inside of your temporary dye. But once again, you want to really play around with this just to see how much coffee you would need for your degree of brown hair. And if you have a darker brown hair, you might want to mix some of the black powder in with this just to get a darker color of brown. So now that this is all mixed up, I'm going to show you guys how I apply this to gray hair. Okay guys, so I just wanted to demonstrate to y'all real quick on how to go about applying this onto your gray hairs. And here I just have an O2 brush, that's what I'm using, but if you have the brush that they use for dye, you could go ahead and use that. So because he has black hair, I'm going to start with the black dye. And for this, you don't really need a lot because like I told you, a little goes a long way. So I'm going to start by just taking that dye and just brushing it through the grays. And it can get a little messy, so if you want to wear gloves, you can wear gloves, but since it rinses right off, I'm not really concerned about it. Now, as you guys can see, that gray hair is now black. And when you're doing this, you can style your hair whichever kind of way you want to style it, and just go ahead and brush it in. Like if you're doing like a ponytail or something like that, you can just take some of the dye and just brush it into your ponytail. And like I said, you see how it just wipes right off like that? So if it's on your skin or anywhere, just take a wet cloth like this and just wash it off. So this will actually dry just like this. And once it dries, you won't have to worry about it coming off on your hands or anything like that. So next I'm going to show you guys how to do the brown dye. Alright guys, so I just washed this piece of his hair out and we're back to the gray again. And as you can see, like I was telling you, the product washes right out. So now I'm going to show you guys how to use the brown dye. And I just take the brown dye like this and I just dip it in my bowl like this, and then I just apply it to his hair. And obviously, because he does have black hair, it's not going to color the black hair. I just want you guys to pay attention to what it does for the gray hairs. And you can see in the front where the hair was really gray, it's now brown. And you would just let that dye just sit there until it dries, and it will dry brown like that. Then you just take your cloth, just clean up your ears or wherever you see the dye at, and just like that, it dyes your grays. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, put in your post notifications so you know when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.